What's going on, guys?
It's been a while since I've uploaded anything to YouTube. I think it's been since high school, basically, so I'm gonna try to get back on it, and I don't know what type of content I'm gonna make yet, but
It's gonna be content that everyone
can relate to, so hopefully I can broaden my audience a bit more than what I did in high school. Certainly what I did in high school wasn't quite inclusive, but today I'm gonna be making a fast food tier list. So this is just my opinion, so if you get offended by it, I don't know what to tell you because
odds are
we're all gonna have our own opinions. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Alright, so as you can see,
Here, I have a tier list made up from S to should not make food, basically.
and so
Let's see here. We have Arby's. I'm gonna start with Arby's actually. So Arby's, I feel like they have great curly fries, but I don't go to Arby's enough to justify putting them higher than a C tier.
and when I have
Gone to an Arby's, their food has been mediocre at best. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Arby's in this
C tier right there, and we'll start it off right there.
Burger King. Well, there is a Burger King right on campus at Penn State in the hub, and to be honest with you, I don't eat there at all. I usually go to Panda Express if I have to eat in the hub. Um, Basically every time I've gone to Burger King, their food just has like a weird taste
To it, at least in my experience.
and the texture is slightly off-putting. I get it's like
Trying to be on McDonald's.
McDonald's or Wendy's level, but for me, I don't think it's that great, so I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the
D tier. Little Caesars.
Out of all the pizza joints, I think Little Caesars is actually one of the better pizzas. I wouldn't put Domino's higher either. Since I just
Mentioned Domino's, I'm gonna put
put them in the D
tier. I don't like them too much. Every time I get a pizza from them, it's always greasy.
and
I just had one bad experience
experience where it was
if you order online.
you get 20% off your order. They never gave me that 20%, so sorry Domino's, you're in D. D for Domino's.
Speaking of,
Pizza, I was talking about Little Caesars. Yeah, I'm gonna put them in the B category because I think it's just
it's good all around, and there's
no complaints whenever I go to
Little Caesars, which is almost never, but I still haven't had many.
problems with that. Um,
Let's see here. What do I want to do next? Well, I'll put
Carl Jr.'s at a D because, quite frankly, it's not that good. Um, I just never had a great experience with Carl Jr. Their food's kind of bland, and I don't even know if we have any in the area.
yeah. I could be wrong, but I've never.
Never see these things anymore, so that's gonna go in the D tier for me.
Chick-fil-A.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I'm gonna put it in the oh,
No, not in the.
should not make food tier.
I'm gonna put Chick-fil-A up in the
A.
A tier. And here's my reasoning for this. Their food is great. It's delicious. I have no problems.
With the food,
Um, Actually, their food. I do have one problem.
problem with the food, and I think most of you guys could agree with me on this, is they don't salt their fries enough. Their waffle fries are delicious. If they had salt, they'd be S. This would be S tier for me, but it's not. So we're gonna put that there. Let's see, Chipotle.
I haven't gone to Chipotle.
Much. I'm more of a Moe's person, but I'm gonna put that in the C category just because it all tastes the same there, no matter what you get, and it's just kind of expensive and not that great tasting. So it's just going in the C category for me. Dairy Queen.
Makes great ice cream, not so great food. The one time I did.
Did order food from Dairy Queen. It was like a hot dog or something. It was just not good at all. I can't rank In and Out because I've personally never been to one, so I'm not gonna rank that. Five Guys. Okay, so I worked at a Five Guys a few summers ago, and I'm just gonna put it out there and put that in the S category because
I feel like I'm biased,
but I'm really not. It has great burgers, great fries. Their milkshakes are amazing. Um,
and of course they don't freeze anything, so it's all fresh.
it's just
Expensive, but you know, it's fast food.
You're not supposed to be eating that all the time anyway, so there's that.
I'll put KFC right at the. Ooh, I don't know. It's between B and C for me. You know, I'm gonna put it the C.
Just
They just have so many items.
and like it's southern food, right? So it's
I just find it kind of bland.
some of it, and it's really a lot of the same starchy, carby kind of foods.
So KFC is going in the C category for me. Their chicken is good. It's a bit greasy for my liking, but it's good. It's good. Let's see here. McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's
Is going in the B category for me. Just because there's one like basically everywhere, and you could walk into a McDonald's and throw like a dart at something on the board, and odds are it's gonna taste decent. So,
and it's been consumed
by so many people anyway too. On top of that, so I'm gonna put that in the B category. Panda Express,
It's at the top of B.
for sure for me. It's certainly good, but I just find it too inconsistent to be A tier.
Every
Time I go to a Panda Express, I know everyone talks about the orange chicken and everything, and how great that is, but every time I order the orange chicken, it always has this weird taste to it. I love the Beijing beef and the chow mein. That's really good. But
Panda is just sitting
at the top of B right now because it's too inconsistent
to be A for me. Papa John's, I'm
gonna put at the B category. Same as Little Caesars, really.
Burger King. I'm gonna take that down a notch though. It's just because not Burger King, Pizza Hut. It's just that Pizza Hut's food is just not as good as Papa
John's or Little Caesars. I have no idea why. I don't know, it just doesn't taste as good.
It tastes more, mass-produced, if that's the word I'm looking for.
So I'm gonna put that at the C category. I haven't really eaten out of Sonic, so I'm not gonna do that either. Popeyes, I've gone there, and every time I've gone there, I've just been...
It's a Popeyes, like...
I haven't been a huge fan of it. I don't go there often. But it's just been mediocre, like, every time, so it's just gonna be in the
C category for me there. Subway. Subway should not be
making food, because you can make a sandwich that is much, much better at home, basically. And my little brother, he worked at a Subway, and basically they had some pretty bad practices going on there. I don't know if that speaks for all Subways, but it's just not that good. And the cookies, they're decent,
but like, the point of Subway is,
you know, you eat healthy food, and by getting a cookie, you know, you kind of ruin that. So Subway should not be making food. I'm sorry, they really shouldn't
be. Taco Bell. Okay, well,
I have a love-hate relationship with Taco Bell. I know that none of these other fast food joints can really replace Taco Bell. If you get rid of it, there's nothing else like Taco Bell, so I'm gonna put it in the B category. But it's the same problem with Panda Express. They're so inconsistent. You know, sometimes you could get something delicious at Taco Bell and it won't give you any problems. And other times, you know, you just order something and you're dying the next day. That's what happened to me last time, and I've been off it for months, but I want to give it another try. I really do. White Castle I haven't really gone to, so the only other
one remaining
here that I've actually been to enough to
rank is Wendy's. And where would I put Wendy's? I'd probably put it... Yeah, I'd put the A category. The burgers just taste better than McDonald's, so... I'm sorry, McDonald's.
You're the original... You're the original one, but I can't say you are better than Wendy's. Wendy's has Frosties, That's always good, and the machine's never broken, so it's reliable. Their burgers are good. Their
Chicken is good. Basically, everything is good.
good except their fries. Like their fries just aren't up to par. So I'd honestly say the fries are keeping Wendy's in the A category and not in the S.
That's just me. So that's my tier list.
Basically, and if you disagree with me,
I'd encourage you to make your own tier list and challenge my thoughts.
and try to change my point of view. But yeah, this is my first video. I don't know how often I'm gonna be uploading, but
With classes and everything, I'm hoping at least
once a week. So yeah, that's my first video. It's a tier list. I'll probably do more tier lists in the future, but that's that. So that's everything.